to talk to you about this morning, and my team is going to talk to you about this morning, is nutraMetrix. And before I get into it, some people feel right now like, I'm not sure if I want to work with health professionals. I'm not sure if nutraMetrix is the division for me. What I want you to think about is if you're building the business the way that JR teaches, you want to have 2 to 4 people in every major, in every leg of your business that are personally sponsored by you, right? So even if you don't want to work with health professionals yourself or you don't feel comfortable talking to health professionals, it's really important for you to hear how by recruiting nutraMetrix consultants into your business, you can infuse huge amounts of BV into your organization while helping to change the health of our country. And that's a really great thing to feel good about, right? Because we're doing something good. We are actually changing the health of our nation by partnering with our healthcare professionals. So let's talk a little bit about why the timing is perfect for nutraMetrix. Well, we know that people don't eat right. We know that people live lifestyles of convenience. They don't take time to exercise. They don't deal well with the stress they have in their lives. They don't take time to get enough sleep. And because of these chronic, stressful, fast-paced lifestyles, they have chronic health challenges. And those health challenges lead to increased overall health care costs. So we can help fix this by working with health professionals to teach them how to teach their patients to lead healthy lifestyles. Now, in addition to that, the healthcare professionals are looking for ways to generate extra income. Why? Well, the way that they used to get paid has changed. The insurance reimbursements are shrinking each and every year. The cost of doing business for health professionals is steadily on the rise. And we constantly hear about healthcare reform, whether you like it or whether you hate it. Healthcare reform does have some things in it that will help the health professionals promote wellness. So the timing couldn't be better. Each and every day, patients go into their healthcare professional's office and ask questions like, Doctor, what multivitamin should I take? How can I lose weight? How can I help prevent future problems, right? So let's put these pieces of the puzzle together. We have patients who are looking for wellness options. We have patients that want to know how to lose weight. We have patients that want to know how to take care of themselves and take control of their health. And we have health professionals that are looking for ancillary streams of income so that they can overcome the increased costs that they're experiencing, right? So that they can continue to have a profitable practice. So by combining all of these wants and needs, we can solve the needs that the health professionals have by helping the health professionals provide the products and services that the patients want. So how do we solve this? Well, we go into a health professional's office and we provide them with lifestyle education, like our TLS system. We can teach the health professionals how to integrate TLS into their practice, teach their patients how to lead healthy lifestyles. We can support their wellness goals with our excellent nutritional products. We have science-based tools and educational materials to make it easy for the health professional to implement the program into their practice. So for those of you that are new, what am I talking about? What is this nutraMetrix division? Well, it's a division of Market America that provides a variety of wellness-based services just for health professionals. We have our own brand. We have our own label. That's what the logo looks like right there. What do we provide to the health professionals? Well, we provide the same great products and services that you already know and love from our health and nutrition department, like our isotonics, like our custom cocktails, like our TLS system, right? We provide those services to them, but many of them are private labeled to meet the needs of the practitioners. We do also provide a few products that are only available in the nutraMetrix line to prescribing health professionals. So we give them exactly what they need. In addition to providing the great products and services that we have for health professionals, we provide ongoing training for them through our NEI and our health professional implementation programs, and through you, our power of people, our nutraMetrix consultants. You see, health professionals have known for a while that their patients need supplementation, but what they've been doing is just saying to the patient, you need to take this, go pick it up at your local drugstore. Well, that's driving business away from their practice. Why were they doing that? Because they didn't know how to implement a wellness program into their practice. They need you to show them how to do that, and we can teach you how to show them. Does that make sense? So nutraMetrix has been one of the fastest growing divisions of Market America for about the past 10 years, and I'm going to talk to you about why. There's so many different reasons why health professionals need what we have, and they want what we have. But I want you to understand that in the industry, health professionals haven't historically, especially traditionally trained medical doctors, offered products to their patients. They were just sending them away, like I already mentioned. When you look at some of the competitive companies out there that market directly to health professionals, it took them 20 years to break the $20 million mark in sales, right? We got to almost 40 million last year, and we're only a couple years old. And guess what? Our train is moving down the track super fast, and we need you to join us, right? Because through you, we're going to reach more health professionals, and we're going to very soon get to that $100 million a year mark. And how many of you would like to have $100 million of sales moving up through your organization? Now, to talk about how we're going to do this, I'm going to bring out my partner in crime, our Director of Sales and Field Development, Lorin Sourbeck. Lorin, come on out.
All right, so we're here early today. All right.
So what are we doing to make it simple for them so that they can capture those sales and drive it through their organization?
Yeah, you know what? In the early days, Nutri-Metrics actually was complex. We were complex, and it took a while to really figure it out. But over time, it's gotten nothing but faster and easier to do this, and it's all about simplification. Now, let's really show you how easy this is. Health professionals know and tell us that their patients are asking them, which multi do you recommend, which B-complex, which calcium, which antioxidant do you recommend? Well, the simplest way to implement nutraMetrics is to say this one, okay? Health professionals need a good answer for those patient questions, and having a brilliant product like the Daily Essentials Kit, which is my favorite new product personally. This kit is amazing. 4 products in one, and this is how simple implementation can be. So now take a look at this. 75 to 85% of the patients in surveys are asking their health professional for the recommendation. And if basically 10% say this one of a 5,000 patient practice, or adding 2.5 patients per day to a wellness protocol, reordering this monthly, this is the kind of revenue that we can generate for a practice. How many health professionals would benefit from an additional $150,000 of net revenue added to their practice? Easy. And how many of you would enjoy 17,000 BV showing up every month in your business? Simplicity, okay? Now, it's really, there we go. It's really great to see numbers like this, but we want to help you see them actually happening. And we have for that a couple of health professionals to come up and share some of their information with you. Now, the first health professionals that will be coming up are Shimoleskis, Dr. Richard Shimoleski and his wife, Paula. He is a DO, board certified in emergency medicine and neuromuscular medicine. Paula helps run the practice and support the entire wellness program. In addition, we're calling up Dr. Nancy Starr. She's had a private dental practice for 30 years. I see a few people know her. And she's a member of the American Dental Association and much more. Please help me give a nutraMetrics style welcome to the Shimoleskis and Dr. Nancy Starr.
And the basic thing is that the body will heal itself if you give it a chance. And there are a number of things that we do, right? You all know that, right? We don't heal people, they heal themselves. The idea of a physician is that we should be a guide to that. We should bring health out in people. Like Andrew Taylor Still, the guy that started osteopathy, he said any fool can find disease. It takes a real skill to bring out health in a person. So when we found out about natural ways of doing things, whether it's through consultation, osteopathic treatment, but then especially lifestyle changes, ways of eating. Paul and I, we have our Transitions weight loss program. When I hit over 300 pounds, I had to lose 40 pounds, which I did because of that. Awesome. Made a big impact.
Awesome.
And then the nutraMetrics products, I have to tell you, it gives credibility to our practice, that we're helping people. And the other thing is it empowers patients. It shows them that, you know, we're bringing out your health. You do this. I have a little secret to share with y'all.
You guys ready for the secret?
Okay. A lot of patients, unless they really have to, don't want surgery and don't want a prescription.
Yeah, you're right.
And sometimes people ask me, what kind of a doctor are you? And I'll say, well, I'm the kind of doctor that when you come to my office, you'll probably leave without a prescription. That makes me feel so good. And I have to thank Paula, who's really, she was the one who said, you know, you're an osteopathic physician. You want to find health. You want to empower people and so forth. She said, let's do this. She's the business end of it. I'm just a poor little country doctor, that's all. You know,
Making a big difference.
She's the Einstein of the whole project.
Well, can you tell us a little bit, for the nutraMetrics consultants and the distributors out there, a tip that you would give them about approaching health professionals after they've been trained in nutraMetrics?
Well, one of the things to think about is giving them nutraMetrics, you're giving them something that the patients want. Our patients tell us all the time, I feel so much better. They actually come in to get their nutraMetrics because they're running out, whether they have an appointment or not.
That's fantastic. And just so you know, these guys have generated over $300,000 in retail sales in the past year. So by helping their patients feel better, they're also impacting the practice's bottom line. Now, they've been distributors for a while, and we wanted to feature them so that you could hear about their success, but also our new health professionals are gaining success very quickly with nutraMetrics. So I want to introduce you to Dr. Starr, who is a relatively new practitioner with us in a new field, dentistry. Can you tell us why now is the perfect time for nutraMetrics in dentistry?
This is actually a very exciting time in dentistry. The current trend is that oral health is directly connected to overall health. I just got back from one of the largest dental conventions in the country, the Yankee Dental Convention. The theme of that convention happened to be that dentistry is right now at an intersection where oral health is intersecting with overall health. Years of research have shown that there is a connection between chronic periodontitis and many other major diseases of the body, many of which can first be detected during a routine dental visit. We have strong evidence that inflammation resulting from gum disease is linked to conditions such as diabetes, Alzheimer's, cardiovascular diseases, and many more. The trend in healthcare is becoming prevention. In fact, there is talk of healthcare providers being incentivized for practicing preventative care. A new report from the World Health Organization warns that cancer around the world will experience a 57% surge over the next 20 years. The organization advises that the focus be on prevention. Upwards of 50% of all cancer cases are deemed preventable when they're combined with a diet, exercise, and early detection. This puts the dentist in a unique position to prescribe nutraMetrics nutraceuticals, many of which have tremendous effects on lowering the risks of developing these diseases. For the last 2 years, I've been in the process of converting my dental practice into a whole health or wellness practice. When a patient first arrives, I have them fill out a nutraMetrics survey. The results of this questionnaire, along with my dental exam, their medical history, allows me to formulate a custom cocktail that is specific for that patient's needs. Dentists have the unique opportunity to talk to their patients at length during a visit. I love to educate my patients on wellness and natural solutions to not only keep their teeth and gums healthy, but their whole body healthy. The feedback from my patients has been universally positive, and I know they are following their regimen because I can see the results during their follow-up visits. To many people, dentistry is considered a luxury item. During the last economic downturn, the recent economic downturn, many dentists report that their bottom line has dropped tremendously. nutraMetrics, nutraceutical consultants need to emphasize to the patient, to their dentists, that this program will not only help improve their patients' health, but will also improve their revenue and help to grow their practice. I know that already has helped to grow mine.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Now, all of you have a dentist or a health professional, right? Or everybody you know has a dentist or a health professional. So it's time to get out there, get trained, and Lorin's going to teach you exactly how it works. Please give our success stories a nice round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So what is an NC? Well, I am an NC, and I think we have a few others in the house. Yep, and we're doing good. What does an NC do? Well, first of all, you attend a training, and you learn how to implement successful revenue-generating wellness programs for health professionals. What do? First, a 15-minute meeting. Find out what they need so we can give them a solution to evaluate and see if we have a fit for the practice. We put together a solution for them to review. We make adjustments, we implement, we train the staff, and give ongoing support. We teach you how to do that in the NC training and provide ongoing support with weekly webinars every single week, forever. So we're helping you in many, many ways with not just education, but continuing education to grow your business. Now, one of the things I want to do is show you a consultant who is growing very, very fast. Now, our special feature today has a background as a pharmaceutical rep, and she is a challenge winner of every type. She always does this. She's a brand new professional coordinator. She sponsored 6 health professionals during the challenge period and 4 additional distributors because she's building her entire business, and she personally retailed $11,000 in the challenge period. Please help me give a nutraMetrix style welcome to Abby Phillips.
I'm excited to share with you guys today a little bit about the nutraMetrix opportunity it can provide for you and for your business. I know you can see that I've been in pharmaceutical sales for about 9 years, and you're probably thinking, oh, Abby, that's probably why you're successful, because you know all these doctors. But my friends, I'm just like you. I started this business part-time, and I actually had more red tape. My hands were tied behind my back. I actually couldn't tap into my contacts. So I had to think outside the box. I was running up to chiropractors at the gym, asking if I could share what I'm doing, and then I asked friends of friends of friends who knew healthcare providers just so I could get my business off the ground. You know, I remember 2 years ago to this date, I was sitting way up there. And I remember Lorin Sourbeck coming up on stage, and she was sharing the vision of what nutraMetrix had to offer and how we're changing the sick care economy. You guys, I got chills, and I still get chills thinking about that. I knew right then and there I wanted to be a part of it. I went downstairs, and I registered for a nutraMetrix training. I went to the training, and we go to these things so we can build the belief. Just like with training, I went there so I could see what their mission and vision was. And I got done on Sunday, and by Monday, I was already on a live webinar, learning field trips and trainings and what was going on out in the field. And Lorin and Brandi and Deidre, they're sometimes on the line with us on that webinar. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, because they want to see this vision take off, and they do. We have so much support. On Thursday nights, we have live webinars that we can plug our potential NCs and our healthcare providers into. I've had physicians sit with me, and at the end of it, they ask me, Abby, how can I get my business started? So these things are already in play. We have a group team Facebook page that we plug in, and we're writing all the things that are happening great and not so great in the field. You can probably learn from my mistakes because they're up there, and I've made them. But these tools are in play. And last thing, my favorite thing, is that we're working with our healthcare providers to make them successful. And we work with them so they can do what they do best, right? And that's give back to their patient. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Last thing, I only have a few minutes, but my father always told me one thing. He said, Abby, don't live in fear. Fear doesn't really exist. You can't see it, you can't feel it, and you can't touch it. It's just something we put in our head. So guys, with this nutraMetrix system, there is no fear because it's already there, it's in play, you just have to duplicate it. If we want to talk about what real fear is, let's talk about the sick care economy, because that's fear. Let's talk about physician reimbursement, that's true fear, what's going on in life. So guys, with this nutraMetrix system, we're taking those true fears and we're hitting them head on. And now we're taking this thing global. So who's with me?
Abby has been a fantastic leader helping pave the way. She's also one of our regional consultants helping duplicate in the field. She's completely committed with the right heart. We love her. She's doing fantastic. Now, so let's put this into action here. First of all, how does all of this work? Well, to become a consultant, the first thing that you do is you get trained. We have 5 courses booked for this year. The first 3 are already scheduled and ready right now. Dallas, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. Later in the year, we'll release Las Vegas and South Florida, which will happen in the fall. My suggestion is that if you know which course you want, you might want to book it really soon because they always sell out. If you know your location, I would suggest getting it. Once you become trained, you're able to get access to everything that we do and leverage a proven system to build your business. Also, from there, the health professionals partner within the trainings with their NCs and learn how to implement wellness. Now, we've also done more to make it easier. The reality is, patients don't know what to do to change their health, and we've realized that health professionals are busy. Way too busy. They don't have time to teach the entire lifestyle education that needs to happen to get our wellness goals met. So a lot of people are in a negative state of health, okay? We have challenges, we have complaints. So where are you, but where do you want to be? Okay, now by starting to 0, we at least get neutral, no problems, and then we can progress. And it helps the health professionals understand their patients' goals. And then we've launched our education system to show patients how to do it. I am so excited about this. These are live now, and you can order them, NutriMetrics consultants and health professionals. I suggest you go to the booth and fill out a manual order form so that you can be the first ones to get these. The principle here is educate while you wait. Insert the system into healthcare practices, and my vision is, and all of our vision, we're gonna see our systems educating patients in every practice across this country, and then go more, further, right? We're taking over the world. After that, you can see how beautiful they are on the inside, and also we've added a catalog which actually helps teach the patients which products they could get after they've been educated how to use them. And also we have 2 new TLS brochures helping patients learn how to lose weight. I mean, we have highest obesity statistics, don't we? It's time to teach people what to do, and we have a system that works with a TLS program. So leveraging that with educating patients, we're on our way. So the first objective of the consultant is success for the health professional. Implement systems like this, and then look where you are. Our health professionals get paid on their BV commissions with their HP1 program, and of course their retail profit, adding that kind of revenue. But now imagine yourself here with health professionals that can implement a simple system like we just showed you today. A couple of accounts in your organization doing this takes you where you want to be. Very exciting. Do you guys get that? Okay, let's make sure we're all in the same room here. All right, so how do you put this all into action? Well, you build an implementation team. What's that? Well, every single person in this room, here's part of your business plan. Every single one of you should have every major of this company in your organization. If NutriMetrics is a fit for you, this is what you do. If NutriMetrics is not a fit for you, this is what you do. There you are. You find those who are a fit for NutriMetrics and put them together so that they can teamwork and work together to give good care, good support for those health professionals, an implementation team. Then they can work together to support those health professionals, and then guess what? By working together as a team, by learning, by collaborating, they now know how to duplicate. And how does that look like for a business plan? Is that easy enough? We can put things like this into action and get it done. Now, of course, in the United States, you must be a trained NutriMetrics consultant to set up accounts for health professionals, but every single one of you can leverage the whole power of NutriMetrics by adding consultants to your organization, and everybody should. Looking at the simplicity and everything that's happening, we're on it. Now take a look at how this really comes together. Everybody knows a health professional, but the reality is, they're already working with several other health professionals. They know all kinds of people, and they are already referring business to each other. By simply working with these health professionals, helping them give comprehensive and synergistic care to their patients, and pull all these pieces together, working together, we can put together a system that not only takes care of their patients, but it takes care of them. And you guys, I think, are familiar with this part.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So we have a system that works that can build global unified care for our patients and our health professionals, and are on our way. So what are your next steps? Well, if you're considering becoming a consultant, I will suggest that you go, not run, but walk to the NutriMetrics booth and get your consultant tickets booked out, because they do sell out. If you want to add consultants to your business, what you'll do, and what everybody can do, is if you send an email right now to webinars@nutrimetrics.com, you'll get an immediate autoresponder with all the links through August, because every single Thursday we do live webinars introducing NutriMetrics to your contacts for you, and we stay on live and answer questions for them to help them make their decisions. Every single Thursday. You want the links, send an email to that address, and you will always have the updated links. Now, the courses that are coming up here, like I said, these are the dates and the information. If you need a ticket for it, definitely get it booked right away, because they do sell out. All courses have a simultaneous health professional course, and definitely we're going to leverage those, and more information is available on those at the booth. Now, we've been growing, and the whole corporate team, Brandi and the whole team up there, we've all been working very, very hard to help with something very special, and I have a question. ¿Dónde está mi familia nueva de México? There they are. And how about Canada? Where's my Canadian friends? All right. You're about to see what we've been doing there and what we're going to be doing. Brandi?
You know, how many of you are building globally? right? After JR's presentation yesterday, we should all be building globally. And now the Nutri-Metrics program has launched a launch program in all of our market countries called the International Health Professional Program. We're doing a breakout tonight at 9 o'clock, and you all need to come to learn how you can work with health professionals in each and every country in our market countries to grow your business there. We've already started. Every country's live. Lorin has already gone to Mexico once. She's going again this month. She went to Canada 2 weeks ago. And what I wanted to present her with, real quick before we leave, is she challenged Canada to bring her 100 new health professional applications and conversion forms to convention. Well, they delivered you 350 of them. We have 350 new health professionals in Canada. More to come in all of our countries, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Australia. We're going to see you at the breakout tonight. Thank you very much, guys.